Alright, I got another one here for you guys. Parking brake concern. Either the parking brake doesn't retract all the way and the lights comes on and the pedal kind of hangs down at the floor. This does not come up all the way. Kind of just like hangs, no matter how much you pull up on the lever there. I've also had concerns where they're actually experiencing vibration while they're driving. And basically what it all comes down to is the parking brake cable comes all the way to this actuator lever down here. Right here. And this part gets rusted and seized. I'll show you what it is at the bench right here. I took this side off already, the rotor. You can see how rusted it gets. This is kind of like where the shoes sit on the inside, and then the actuator sits in through there, and the shoes right on either side of the actuator and on here. And trying to get those apart was a bear. It's how rusted it is, and you can see just from this piece alone where the shoes ride how bad it gets, and the actuator doesn't get any better. I was able to get it off this cable first, which I'll show you over at the workbench, and then I took all the shoes, the hardware, all that off, just to gain access to this. Now, you don't have to replace the shoes and hardware. I do, because I don't know how long it's been riding applied for, and how seized how long they've been seized for. So I don't know if the parking shoes are brittle, falling apart. I don't know how bad or how okay they are. So I usually clean them up, get all the rust off, but usually most of the time I end up replacing the shoes, the hardware for in here, and those actuators. That's when I repair it. Here's the actuator, it's rusted, and then here's the new one, and you can see how much play that has and how freely it moves. This one, I mean, it's rock solid. I can't move it at all, and there's no lateral play side to side either, like it is rusted shut. So the cable pulls on this, which pushes the shoe out. There's the actuation there. Now, some guys I've heard that they've been able to clean these up and grease them up. I've never had success with that. This is rock solid. It sees it's not doing anything. I will lube this up before I put it in. Here's all my shoes, hardware kit. Everything's in here. And usually when I do this job, I have this guy to take the cable off, because there's little tabs, little ears on there. This gets it off without breaking them. And then I do the rest of the job with these nose pliers. So, and then the 18mm, get the bracket off for the brake caliper too. I just kind of set that aside. So, and then when I get it all back together, I adjust the rear parking shoes as I need. And if you have trouble getting off the rotor, it's because this is stuck in the applied position still. So what I'll do is I'll take a pry bar, and the rubber boot sits right here on there. I'll take a pry bar, and you can kind of see the indentation that I have on here, the little shiny spot right there. I take a pry bar and I stick it right there, and I knock it back with a hammer. I just kick it backwards, so it kind of releases the cable a little bit. Outside of that, I don't know how you're going to get that rotor off, because this is basically applying the shoes. So with that said, I hope this video helps. Thanks for watching.